Joe Figliomeni from KLT Wealth Management. I recently attended a conference in Toronto with Fidelity Investments, Fidelity being one of our partners as we work with client portfolios. So the 2020 Year Ahead conference in Toronto was very insightful with a lot of great information. I'll go through some key points, but we have some more details on an upcoming podcast that we are going to be launching shortly. Talked about sort of the 2020 and where the growth is going to come from, and it seems to be more wide-based. In the previous years, most of the growth came from the US, and most of the analysts are talking about sort of more of a global type of growth, continued growth, but maybe not as strong as what we've seen recently in the past. The other aspect, they talked about ESG. That seems to be another program that many of the fund companies are talking about. ESG being environmental, social, and governance values. And it's those values investing. They're just sort of addressing the increase in demand from many of our clients that are out there that want to invest and yet have a environmental impact, like a positive environmental impact, of course, with social and governance as well. Talked about recession and potential for recession, and they went through a few indicators. For most part, they don't see everything lining up to have a recession in 2020 at this point in time, so that's very positive news. Last little point was just the general markets and the market conditions. Just recently, in the last couple of days, we've seen a bit of a market volatility with reference to the coronavirus, and that typically would have an impact in the markets because it is going to sway a lot of individuals, investors, because it is very emotional based. So with that being said, there's always that opportunity when there is a sell-off to stay invested because the portfolio managers take advantage of those opportunities to make their buys. All in all, they got some new products coming out with Fidelity, and we're looking forward to that, again with the ESG products. And of course, they've continued to launch their ETF platform, which is another good platform that we've been using in some of our portfolios. So I'll take this information back to the team, and we'll work on client portfolios moving forward. And thanks for listening. And again, listen in to some of our podcasts that we'll be launching shortly. Thanks.